Understanding Buddha's teachings for a more peaceful life. Lesson 1. Understanding Rupa and Nama in the context of consciousness impermanence. I would like to share some insights regarding the teachings of Buddha and how they can help us understand the reality of our existence, particularly in relation to suffering. Buddha devoted his life to exploring the nature of suffering and sought to clarify how we can alleviate it. While you may perceive a lack of significant suffering in your life, it is important to acknowledge that all beings harbor an underlying fear of sickness, aging, and ultimately, death. These concerns represent the hidden suffering that Buddha aimed to help us transcend. The ultimate goal of this journey is nibbana, or complete liberation. By contemplating the reality of our existence, we can embark on a path that first addresses our daily sorrows and gradually leads us toward profound spiritual freedom. My objective in this discussion is to elucidate Buddha's fundamental teachings and their practical applications. As you engage with this podcast, I encourage you to focus intensely on the concepts being discussed. Please try to set aside any daily distractions. This is an opportunity for meditation and reflection. Embracing this moment fully will allow you to experiment with these teachings and determine their validity in your life. You may already have an understanding of impermanence, which is undoubtedly true. However, Buddha's insights offer a deeper perspective that enables us to incorporate letting go into our lives, not merely as a concept but as an essential practice. This understanding represents the very first step toward achieving full liberation. I wanted to take a moment to delve into a thought-provoking concept surrounding the processes of sensing and knowing, specifically through the lens of Nama and Rupa. This nuanced understanding highlights the intricate relationship between our perception and the external world. We find ourselves here, surrounded by the world, which presents us with an opportunity to explore what it means to truly be in the moment. This moment represents a fundamental truth, and a question arises: how do we come to know this truth? The answer lies in our consciousness and our ability to perceive and understand our surroundings. But what is the consciousness at this present moment? To illustrate this concept, the Buddha introduced the 5 aggregates, or skandhas, which serve as a framework for comprehending our immediate experience. This process is not merely a theoretical construct, rather, it reflects the inherent nature of all living beings as they engage with their environment. The 5 aggregates provide insight into how any sentient being identifies objects and experiences within their context. After identifying, they act accordingly. It's a decision of individual being whether acting wisely or not. I believe that delving into these concepts can enhance our understanding of mindfulness. Let us explore further the knowing process by expanding how we recognize an object in front of us. Part 1. Let's explore sensing and knowing. The act of sensing of a light, sound, smell, taste, touch, or thought is facilitated by our sensory organs. Eyes bringing in light, ears bringing in sounds, nose bringing in smell, skin bringing in touching, and finally mind bringing in thoughts. Please close eyes and explore. You can experience how many thoughts are coming into your mind. This interaction defines a specific signal, whether it is light, sound, smell, touch, or thought processed at a singular moment in our lifespan. In essence, without life, without breathing, there will not be any moment of knowing my existence or the world. This is real. If you clearly understand and agree with it by your experience, this finding makes a big difference to the way you believe or understood of real impermanence. Impermanence is here at this present moment with you always. How? Because you might stop breathing at any time. It's not you to decide what moment. Of course, it's not something to scare you, but that kind of impermanence we are maintaining in this world. Let's see further how Buddha described it further for us to discern. Internal and external connection process. Rupa refers to the external objects that produce various forms of sensory experiences. I would like to share some reflections on the concepts of Rupa and Nama, particularly regarding their roles in our understanding of the present moment and the nature of impermanence. Let us see some insights regarding the concepts of Nama and Rupa, emphasizing their continuous state of change and the nature of impermanence. Both Nama and Rupa are not fixed entities, rather, they exist in a constant state of transformation. This transient nature is fundamental to our understanding of experience. To elaborate it further, Rupa refers to the external objects that elicit various sensory experiences, including light, sound, smell, taste, touch, and thought. Notably, thoughts arise in response to these external stimuli, allowing us to categorize them as objects. Rupa is one of the 5 aggregates. NAMA, on the other hand, embodies the internal process of knowing and encapsulating our experiences. It consists of 4 other aggregates. They are Vedana, the initial reception of an external stimulus, such as light; Sangya, the differentiation of incoming signals, whether they are related to light, sound, etc. Sankara, the application of intelligence to recognize specific signals. Vingyana, the conclusion of this process, generating a comprehensive understanding of the experience. This is the consciousness. When Rupa interacts with NAMA, we engage in a knowing process that shapes our understanding of the present moment. Often, we mistakenly seek to hold on to these ephemeral experiences, desiring permanence. However, by acknowledging the inherent impermanence in our experiences, we can pave a path toward liberation from suffering by letting go of clinging desires. I hope this discussion offers clarity on the interconnectedness of NAMA and RUPA and encourages a deeper understanding of the transient nature of our experiences. Part 2. The teachings of Buddha clearly outline how this interaction occurs. However, the decision to believe or critically discern the truth of these insights is entirely up to you. If you find value in this interpretation, the next crucial consideration is how it relates to the concept of impermanence. Reflecting on our singular moments of existence, life unfolds as a continuous series of interactions until our last breath. While modern medical advancements may extend our lifespan, we remain incapable of halting aging, illness, and ultimately, death. This reality reinforces that we are not in control of our existence but are instead navigating the ebb and flow of impermanence throughout our lives. Understanding this truth should not lead to fear or anxiety. Rather, I encourage you to embrace your daily life with this perspective. Here are a few thoughts to consider. Approach each moment as a unique experience, letting go of the need to hold on too tightly to anything. Acknowledge the transient nature of life, which can foster a deeper appreciation for the present. Cultivate a sense of enjoyment in daily activities, allowing happiness to flow without clinging. By adopting this mindset, you may begin to experience a renewed sense of fulfillment and joy. Let's talk about a bit more further insights. Nature of Rupa. The external objects we sense, collectively termed Rupa, are continuously changing and comprised of 4 fundamental elements: solid state, liquid state, air state, and heat state. This external objects including our body is aging and decaying and finally ceasing. This is the nature's impermanence. Nature of NAMA RUPA, which is ultimately the consciousness. The concepts of Rupa and NAMA, particularly in their roles concerning our perception of the present moment and the essence of impermanence, Rupa pertains to the external objects that create various sensory experiences. NAMA represents the mental aspects that interact with these external forms. Together, they enable us to engage with the present and appreciate the fluidity of existence. Both NAMA and RUPA are subject to continuous change and does not have as a permanent state. This is the nature of impermanence. Often, we endeavor to hold on to these fleeting experiences, mistakenly seeking permanence. By recognizing and accepting the truth of immediate impermanence, we may open ourselves to a path of liberation from suffering by letting go of clinging desires. It can guide us toward the ultimate state of peace known as nibbana or enlightenment. This exploration of NAMA and RUPA offers profound insights into our existence and the nature of reality. I look forward to discussing this concept further and exploring its implications for our understanding of life and suffering. The NAMA internal process reveals that the world we perceive is merely a moment of knowing that persists as long as there is breath and body temperature. Part 3. How to make this new understanding of impermanence in liberation from suffering. Let us share some reflections on the profound nature of life, breathing, and our understanding of existence in relation to impermanence. In essence, without life and the act of breathing, there would be no moment to recognize our existence or the world around us. This realization, if introspected upon and understood through personal experience, can significantly alter our beliefs about impermanence. It reflects the truth that impermanence is the only existence in every present moment. As our breath is not guaranteed, we cannot choose when it may cease. This understanding is not meant to instill fear, but rather to highlight the inherent transience that we engage with daily. As we delve deeper into this present moment, we can draw upon the insights provided by Buddha, which help us discern the true nature of reality. I believe that delving into these concepts can enhance our understanding of mindfulness and existence. I look forward to further discussions on this topic and exploring how it impacts our perspectives. If you feel keeping in touch with this podcast, please subscribe and press the bell button, and please share if you think someone will get something out of this. Thank you for taking the time to explore these profound ideas.